the Chief Executive Officer of the partner organization with ASCOA to carry out this activity. What appraisal can you make of the one?
Oh wow. Actually, this is really wonderful that ASCOA decided to have this beach today. Because for a greater part of the year, whenever people come to Down Beach, it's always from one complaint to another. The smell is terrible because of the accumulation of garbage along the beach. But ASCOA was able to get all these youths together to actually commit to cleaning the beach. So I think it is wonderful work that has been done. And looking at what has been accomplished today, there is a big difference. A place where we did not even imagine that could even look clean, but everyone put in a lot of effort to see that the place is looking clean. And the fact that ASCOA was able to bring in different people who are different stakeholders is very, very important. Like Zakam and some of the fishermen I see around. So these are the people who are supposed to be engaged in keeping this place clean. And I think the impact here today has been felt.
Okay, you are a partner organization with ASCOA to carry out this activity. You have your own project time to beat the bottom. Looking at Down Beach and the accumulated that we can find, are you sure we can beat the bottom?
Oh, definitely we can. Although when you look at it, like the greatest amount of garbage that is on the beach is plastic bottles. But it is not something that we cannot do. Just the few of us who came here today have been able to clear this area of plastic bottles, which means if we commit very much into this activity, into beating the bottom,
a challenge you face? Any challenge you face today?
Well, one of the challenges we have is there are always people who criticize. No matter the good that you're doing around here, they will criticize. So there are people who make fun of us like, well, why are you coming to clean this beach? People came all the way from where? Why are you cleaning this place? But they forget to see that it is actually what they are supposed to be doing, and we are just here to encourage them. So changing mindset of people to take responsibility is one big challenge here.
What message are you taking back to Boya?
Well, going back to Boya, I can encourage more people to visit the Down Beach right now because it doesn't look the same way before. And actually, I'm hoping to engage more youth in the fight of this challenge we are facing. Because from the work that we've done today, it actually gives hope to more youths. They see that if they chip in a little effort, they can actually make a big difference. So I am hoping that more youths can engage in this fight. They can join us during our next cleanup in September.
Thanks for talking to us.
Alright, well, and thank you always to respond to the panel.
Are you good to go?
Yeah.
Alright, you're the Chief Executive Officer of ASCOA and the brain behind the project being coastal area for sustainable development in Cameroon. This is day one of the activity. What appraisal can you make of it?
Actually, the beginning is always difficult, but I really want to appreciate the team of ASCOA team and the partner organization. Giving an environment input towards this project. I was really not expecting that by this time we will cover this area. And if you look at the area, we've done a lot of work and we still have the energy to continue.
Alright, we're here last year and you're here again this year. What comparison can you make of the garbage you find here?
Actually, last year it was just like we want to try to see how we can get ourselves involved into the project. So this year we know what it's all about and we have tried to put everything in place in order to see how we can overcome last year. And from this year, as compared to last year, the debt we found this year is really too much last year.
So have you identified some challenges? How do you intend fixing them or solving them?
Yeah, I think the only challenge we have as of now is getting materials, which are interesting, understanding the materials over there. Then we also have the challenge of land, and also the challenge of community to join us, which is very important. And I think the last day of the project, the community is going to join us.
what message are you taking back to work?
Actually, I would like to take the message of keep the environment clean back to Korea. This project is just to educate the community in Limbe on the importance of plastic pollution and the importance of keeping coastal beach clean. And also, we are sending a message to civil society organizations to follow suit what we are doing today. ASCOA and G are based in Korea, and we decide to implement in order to carry these activities into all work.
Alright, thank you very much for talking to us.
Yeah, thank you.
Introducing yourself, telling us your name and the appraisal you make of the work done here at Down Beach as a businessman.
My name's Batume Atangwe Baladinis. I work here, I'm a fish, I'm here in Bukaro, Down Beach. I'm a fish doctor here. Yeah.
So what appraisal can you make of this work, the cleanup exercise by two organizations?
It's very good from the way I see things, you know, Izakam have abandoned us for a very long time. And strangers come here to eat, very responsible people all over the world come here to eat here in Bukaro. Very normal, you have done a good job, very good job, because I've been about a week since it's the dumping season for the sea carried them all over and dump it here. This is a dumping season for the sea here. So people have really done a good job, a very good job. We really appreciate it. For a very long time I haven't seen this kind of job. Really
yeah, for business persons who are not opportune to talk to us now, what can you tell them? What will you tell them after now?
I would tell them that they should thank you people also for what you have done. We appreciate, maybe you come next time. We just pray that you people should be coming anytime to at least help us like this and to keep places clean, because it's not really easy. It's not easy. It's something that to keep clean places, not all of us can do such a thing. It's not easy. It's not really easy, because if you tell me to do this type of a thing, I will never do it. So I really appreciate it. It's not easy to succumb yourself, come pick dirt. Really, in a dumping area like this, not easy.
So how soon do you expect us to come again?
For me, you can be coming every weekend, because it's not really easy. Every week will be okay by us. Because when strangers come all over the world like this place is a very responsible place. People come all over the world to come and consume this fresh fish here. They cannot come and eat in nasty area. It's not good. And this is the beach that everybody expects to come and see. We're hearing of Bukaro. People don't come here and see a dumping area, refuge everywhere. It's not good. Really thank you people. Really thank you people.
So have customers been complaining of the death?
Of course, customers have been complaining. Many customers, let me say 99% of all customers have been complaining, except those who come and sit inside the Bukaro. Those who sit outside. You know, during the dry season, it's not usually here. But during the rainy season, they just abandon everywhere, because they know that they normally usually put chairs here. But during the rainy season, we doesn't put chairs again because it's raining season. Because we put it when it's raining, we have to remove it back. So we concentrate in this upper area in this rainy season. Yes.
So when the customers complain, what do you tell them?
We just lie. Yes, we just lie to them. Just tell them. Just formulate any story, like telling them that this is a dirty season that the sea will carry refuse and dump it here. But normally the sea will come and take it back. That's what we tell them, just convince them to sit and eat. But in our mind, we know the truth. Normally our Cameroon is very complicated. We only Izakam will come and be working where customers don't even sit. Instead of coming to clean up where there are government delegates, SGs, governors, and many other hierarchies usually come and eat. That's how it happens.
Thank you.
Thank you too.
Yes.
this
That groups will be created depending on the number of participants. We talked about that. Emphasize on the importance of data collection. We talked about that. We make sure that you keep track of the items you are collecting and hand them to your team. Now, participants should call for the attention of their group coordinator if they encounter any hazardous items, such as sharp objects or dead, entangled animals. That's how we do it. We are going to do what we can do, and this work is scheduled to take effect for 4 hours, 240 minutes. 4 hours. Means that every day we need to do everything possible to work tirelessly. At the end of the day, we will obviously give you water to drink, not this type of water. We obviously have water to drink. We acknowledge the participation. We know that there are 2 main organizations that are championing this, but other persons will be coming from some other organizations that we have not yet identified. But we have G here, Green Earth Environmental, and ASCOA, Association for Community Awareness. So without consuming much of your time, the CEOs are not there, or without consuming much of our time, we are going to form groups. We will form 8 groups. We will form 8 groups. And in those 8 groups, we will make a group coordinator, and all of your data will be handed to that group coordinator. After the formation of the groups, we have working material. We have working material. We are going to be given hand gloves, and then we'll be given face mask. We'll be given face mask. Everybody. Thank you very much for your kind attention. And now, 8 persons here.
Go behind her, please. Go behind her. That Susan, come right behind them. Right behind. Yes, pass.
All sideways seated. Then at the same time, start clean the upper. At the same time, start clean the up down there.
Black man beach. Now I'm going to take guitar, yo-yo.
And everybody keep. Now can stand up where they sit.
I don't know, but I got a very big long net. Small on one side, small on one side. The people get it.
today we are commemorating the International Coastal Cleanup Day, one of the days that the world come together and try to observe and keep coastal area clean. So today we are here to commemorate the Coastal Cleanup Day.
This is the second phase of the cleanup. What encompasses the second phase?
Yeah, actually this is the second phase of the cleanup, and I believe that we have done a lot here at the coastline. And actually the initial plan is not only to keep the coastline clean but to create more awareness. I was just having a talk with the chief of the Limbe coastline, and he promised me that next time they are going to join us for the activity. So we are also here to create awareness.
Now, what do you intend to benefit after this activity? What is ASCOA standing to benefit, and what does Limbe, seaside resort city, standing to benefit?
Actually, we are trying to see how we can create awareness, like I said before, so that other civil society organizations can copy from us. If you can see, we are here almost 3 organizations because of the first phase. They were aware and they tried to join us, and we are also trying to see how we can bring more people on board, more community on board, so that in future they can maybe be carrying on the activities once in a while. Then in the future we are trying to see how we can educate the community, the Down Beach community, by organizing a workshop whereby we can educate them on the importance of the coastline to make the coastline clean.
Do you have a particular touch with tourist attraction? This is why you created this project.
Yeah, actually that is one of the reasons, because Limbe Down Beach is an area whereby a touristic site, and that is one of the reasons we said it would be good for us to keep the coastline clean, and that is why we are here today, so that when people visit the site they might have good impression about the coastline.
After the first phase, what have you registered as an impact, as a feedback to your office?
Yeah, after the first phase, we registered a lot of deaths that we discover here at the Down Beach site. But it is not easy for us to cover all the area, because we need more resources and manpower on ground before we can really create impact on this Down Beach area. So it is not easy for us. We just try with our little effort to see how we can clean the area.
Do you think that is sustainable to carry out this activity? Can you go on in the future?
Yeah, it's sustainable in the sense that if the community is involved, and also we are trying to see how we can involve the Fishermen Association so that they can join us for the activities, for the sustainability of the activities. And we also want to have a talk with them so that they can do it each month. Every month they can carry clean-up activities here at the Down Beach site. Yeah, thank you very much.
A lot of people see this as just a mere cleaning, but you know, ASCOA goes deeper with ASCOA. Can you tell us some of the reasons why, or the benefits of keeping the coastal areas clean?
Actually, ASCOA, environmental protection is one of the focus area of ASCOA. That is the more reason that we are here today, to keep the environment clean, so that people that are living here, they might have good health condition, and also try to feel the community or the environment very clean. That is the reason why we are here. We are trying to see how we can build a network so that we can go to other beaches around, not only the Down Beach area. That we are still putting plans for that.
Alright, thank you.
Surrounding clean, especially picking up bottles around the sea.
Well, I cannot really begin to enumerate the importance of keeping our surroundings clean. First of all, a clean surrounding means a clean health for us, because our environment directly impacts our health. So if we keep our surroundings clean from plastic bottles, it goes a long way to keep our drainages clean, because plastic bottles being clogged in our drainages cause floods, and also causes standing water, which breeds mosquitoes. And when mosquitoes bite, it leads to malaria and all that sort. So it's very, very important. So not only pertaining to that, we can see that this area we are cleaning right now is a touristic site, and it's a site where a lot of us like to come and relax and get some roasted fish to eat. But if we are eating and then the stench from the garbage around that area is affecting us, that's not really, really good for us. And also, mosquitoes will dwell around this area where we eat our food. We cannot be eating beside a dumpster. So it's very, very important for us to keep our environment clean.
So we've succeeded in creating awareness on plastic pollution.
Well, I can say it's a success so far, although there is still so much work to be done. Given the number of people who have joined us this time around compared to the last time, shows that more and more people are being aware of beating plastic pollution and trying to do something about it. So I can say to an extent it's been successful. But there is still a lot of work to be done because so many people have no idea how it is important to keep our surroundings free from plastic bottles. But I believe that with the collaboration between GE, ASCOA and other partners, we're going to make the awareness go everywhere. Okay, that's it.
What we did today. And then the second question would be the registering. I saw you guys registering some things. What was it all about?
Okay, thank you very much. My name is Mukete Emmanuel, the project coordinator of ASCOA, Association for Community Awareness. Well, today is the second phase of the cleanup campaign of the Down Beach area, and our main objective for today, again as per the first part of it, was for us to be able to document the various categories of waste that we can find around the Down Beach area, keep the area clean, and also document in terms of tons the quantity of waste that we can remove for a particular period of time. And we'll thank the volunteers and the various partners and also the partnering organizations that have joined us today to carry out this activity successfully.
How concretely what you're documenting going to foster the project?
Well, in terms of fostering the project, we will say that this particular activity, cleaning the coastline, was initially initiated by the Ocean Conservancy Project, which is an organization which is based in the United States of America. And as per what they have been doing is, for each activity that they carried out, they always document the various categories of waste. So we do this, and then at the end we'll be able to come out with a report to see the nature of our beaches, especially the case of Africa and particularly Cameroon.
Does the content of the waste that you retrieve from the beach tell you anything about the human activity that is going on the ground?
Yes, it tells a lot about the human activity, because concerning the contents of the waste, what we have been able to observe here is not only waste that is coming from the businesses along this coastline, but it also has to do with waste that is coming from the upstream, the various towns from above. During the rainy season, they are being carried away through runoff, and then now they will be deposited by the seashore as a result of the fact that we have a sea. So based on the different contents, or based on the different categories of waste that we have collected today, I'm very sure it's not only coming from this coastline and the businesses along it, but also from the upstream.
You are from Zakam, the waste disposal company. How challenging have you found the process of waste disposal along the...
Je voudrais donc remercier cette équipe mobile qui est venue à la bordure côtière pour l'intervention en ce qui concerne la propreté. Je vous remercie déjà beaucoup. Mais la plupart de la population, de ceux qui sont dans la ville de Limbe, ne vous connaît pas. Mais comme vous venez travailler en vue d'eux, c'est-à-dire en vue d'eux, ils vont profiter aussi de savoir qu'il y a une équipe ou bien un groupe qui sort de l'université pour venir faire des travaux de propreté. C'est déjà bon. Mais je vous remercie en disant que la prochaine fois que vous serez ici, pas seulement le nombre que vous êtes, nous on doit augmenter un effectif pour qu'on rende cette bordure côtière plus propre que ça, puisque c'est notre environnement, on doit le rendre propre. Donc je vous remercie beaucoup.
Je vous ai posé la question tout à l'heure.
Oui.
Quels sont les défis que vous trouvez au moment où vous déchargez de cette tâche, enlever les ordures de ce côté-là? Est-ce que c'est très difficile, une tâche à faire?
Déjà, moi je ne peux pas vous dire que c'est difficile parce que je suis dedans. Je suis dans la propreté et tous les jours nous sommes sur cette bordure pour travailler. Donc nous prenons comme un travail comme un travail normal, comme une tâche normale. Oui, donc c'est ça le problème. Nous prenons comme une tâche normale.
Et vous croyez que dans l'avenir, si ça s'est maintenu comme ça, là, on peut finalement enlever tous ces ordures? Bon, parce qu'il paraît que ça a accumulé pendant un bout de temps. Est-ce que c'est...
Bon, ça s'est accumulé juste parce que toutes ces périodes nous sommes dans la période de vie morte, qu'on ne travaille pas. On a fait 2 semaines sans travailler. Donc sur quoi il y a eu trop d'ordures. Donc sinon en dehors de la ville morte, tous les jours on est ici, on travaille. Tous les jours, de lundi à samedi, même dimanche on est là, on travaille. Donc c'est pour ça. Merci beaucoup.
So we have here an activity that falls well in context with the policy of your ministry, that of keeping the environment clean. What is your first appreciation of what has been done here today at the Limbe dockyard?
Thank you for the audience. First, I want to remark the acknowledgement. It is true that this activity falls in line with the environmental norms, national environmental norms, particularly in the law number 96/12 of 5th August 1996, stating precisely in several of its articles, Article 3, Article 4, Article 9, Article 72. So with those texts in the environmental norms, this shows that it falls in conformity with the national environmental standard.
Okay, now where are we with disposal of waste, like biodegradable material, which is most of what we see here as waste today? Where are we with that process, which has been very much publicized by our ministry in the past? Has it failed, or you are in process?
We can say we are still in process, because at this level, the ministry is trying by all ways to complete the chain of waste management. That is to say, from the collection to the final disposal. Here we can see that we try to do a little bit of sorting, waste sorting, which is just a step, sorting the biodegradable and the other waste. So I can say it's a plus for ASCOA for that. And I would like to encourage them to do more. And with that, I think that's it.
Just to round up, sir, how can you help other organizations to queue up with the efforts of ASCOA and GI as it is? How does your ministry come in?
Okay, first I would like to seize this opportunity to encourage, to beef up other organizations to take this as an example that ASCOA is carrying out first, and also to encourage other organizations to follow this pattern. So with the Ministry of Environment, we are in full support. As you can see, we've been here, there's subsequent events. This is to show that we are working in partnership. We are supporting this good initiative, and we want it to continue. Thank you very much.
The fish was down here. That's not it. Which one is that? I thought it's the one I said. No, it's not it. Let me see.
Cabin, Bobby.
Everest.